It was a quiet, sunny morning when I woke up to the sound of birds chirping outside my window. I could smell the faint aroma of coffee brewing in the kitchen. Life in the small town of Meadowbrook had always been predictable, but for me, the summer of 2007 was anything but ordinary. It was the summer that changed my life forever. The best days of my life. I was 18 and had just graduated high school. My parents, being the sentimental and adventurous souls they were, decided we would spend the summer at my grandparents' old farmhouse. The farmhouse was nestled in the heart of the countryside, surrounded by endless fields of wildflowers, a sparkling creek, and woods that seemed to stretch to the horizon. Initially, I dreaded the idea. Leaving my friends and the comforts of home to spend 3 months in a place with spotty Wi-Fi and no mall, it felt like a punishment. But my parents insisted, saying it would be good for us to disconnect and enjoy a slower pace of life. The farmhouse itself was a thing of beauty. It was over a century old, with creaky wooden floors, a wraparound porch, and a kitchen that seemed to hold the aroma of 1,000 home-cooked meals. My grandparents had passed away years ago, but their presence lingered in the knickknacks on the shelves, the handwritten recipes tucked into drawers, and the photographs lining the walls. I had my own room on the second floor, with a window that overlooked the fields. At night, I would lie in bed and listen to the sounds of crickets and owls, a soothing symphony that felt worlds away from the hum of the city. One afternoon, while exploring the woods behind the farmhouse, I stumbled upon a clearing where a group of local kids and teens were playing a game of baseball. They saw me watching from the edge of the trees and waved me over. That's how I met Sam, Lily, and Ethan, 3 siblings who lived on a nearby farm. They were friendly, easygoing, and full of life. Sam, the eldest, was a natural leader, with a quick wit and an infectious laugh. Lily, the middle child, was the artist of the group, always carrying a sketchbook wherever she went. And Ethan, the youngest, was full of curiosity and energy, constantly asking questions and cracking jokes. They welcomed me into their world without hesitation. We spent our days exploring the woods, swimming in the creek, and sharing stories around a bonfire at night. They showed me places I never would have discovered on my own, a hidden waterfall, an abandoned treehouse, and a hill that offered the most breathtaking sunset views. Then there was Emily. She was Lily's best friend, with a smile that could light up the darkest room and a laugh that felt like sunshine. Emily and I hit it off immediately. We'd talk for hours about everything and nothing, from our dreams and fears to the meaning of life and the best pizza toppings. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Emily and I sat on the hill overlooking the fields. She turned to me, her eyes sparkling, and said, "This is what life's about, you know? Moments like these." I nodded, unable to put into words how much that summer, and she, meant to me. We shared our first kiss under the fiery sky, a memory that would stay etched in my heart forever. The summer wasn't just about fun and friendship. It was also a time of growth. Working on the farm taught me the value of hard work and the satisfaction of seeing the results of my efforts. Whether it was helping Sam and his family harvest crops, fixing fences, or learning to bake bread from scratch with my mom, every task felt meaningful. I also learned to appreciate the beauty of nature and the joy of simplicity. Without the distractions of social media and constant notifications, I felt more present and connected to myself, to others, and to the world around me. As August drew to a close, so did our time at the farmhouse. The thought of leaving filled me with a bittersweet ache. On our last night, my new friends and I gathered for one final bonfire. We laughed, cried, and shared our favorite memories of the summer. Emily gave me a small, hand-carved wooden heart she'd made herself, saying, "So you won't forget." I promised her I wouldn't. And I meant it. Back in the city, life resumed its usual pace. College applications, part-time jobs, and family responsibilities filled my days. But no matter how busy I got, I always carried that summer with me. In the wooden heart on my desk, the photographs in my scrapbook, and the lessons I'd learned. Emily and I kept in touch for a while, but as the years passed, our lives took different paths. Still, whenever I think of her, it's with gratitude and fondness. Now, years later, as I sit on the porch of my own home, watching my kids play in the yard, I find myself reminiscing about those days. I tell them stories about the farmhouse, the friends I made, and the adventures we had. I want them to know that the best days of our lives aren't about where we are or what we have, but about the connections we make and the moments we cherish. And as the sun sets, casting the sky in hues of orange and pink, I smile, knowing that those days will forever be a part of me.